Hello, my name's Nathan Stickland. I've recently started college in Winchester, but I've been raised in Andover my entire life by my mum and dad. I've attended Andover Baptist Church for the whole of my life. I think people would describe me as quite level-headed and caring and productive. Don't want to toot my own horn. I love playing rugby, listening to music and doing woodwork. Getting old pieces of furniture which maybe are not in as good enough condition as they should be, and I like sanding it and almost putting a modern twist on it. It requires a lot of patience and time, which really helps me reflect and puts my mind off things. Yeah. I've had amazing Christian models, my mum and dad, and I got to a point around year 8 and year 9 where I was going to church, but I still thought there was something missing from my life, and I went to Satellites because I thought maybe I'd like to make more Christian friends, because I don't have many Christian friends at where I was going to school or anything. And when I was at Satellites, I realised that what was missing from my life wasn't necessarily more Christian friends, but it was actually a relationship with Jesus and God, because it's not just about going to church, it's actually about having that relationship, and I feel like I'd been neglecting that and almost passing off church as that, almost in a way like a chore. I actually want to grow to know God, and so I wanted to get involved in it in his home, his house, and I started volunteering for the kids and youth, started engaging more, and this year I went to Satellites again after and after it I was thinking that it was a time for me to get baptised, that I'd started taking strides in improving my relationship with God, and I wanted to get baptised. I almost felt called to do it. So I stumbled across a verse in the Bible. I think if I believe it was Matthew 3:16, and Jesus is getting baptised, and that really struck a chord with me, because in a way I felt I was pushing off my baptism, because I was struggling with this idea of not feeling worthy enough, not feeling good enough to be baptised. I'm human, and seeing that Jesus even committed himself to his Father, despite knowing that he was the Son of God, he went through that stage anyway, was really quite eye-opening to me. Yeah, I think that verse heavily encouraged me to start seriously thinking about this idea of baptism, and it's something I'd been thinking on a bit, but that verse helped me get over any concerns or fears I had about disappointing or overthinking things. I think that was the real push to get me over that line. The difference that my faith is having in my life is actually quite drastic, because I've stopped living life thinking, what can I do to make my life easier? And I'm instead started thinking what God is actually calling me to do in my life, and started seeing opportunities in what people would see as bad or horrible situations. I try to find the hope in it. When I'm trying to make a difference in my own life, I do tend to pray a lot. I tend to look to the Lord or look through scripture to find some relevance in the Bible to my situation, because you look through the Bible and there's so many horrible things that happen, yet God guides people through these horrible situations. It just makes me hopeful and helps me put my issues into perspective, and knowing that God's gone before, Jesus and God has gone before me. Amazing. To share this opportunity to get baptised with not only one of my best friends from church, Josh, but also with my dad is amazing, because Josh and I feel really pull out and question one another, and we work so well together, and I feel it's so nice for my dad to be able to help me in this great next step, as he's helped me understand what it means to be a Christian, but also to lead as a Christian. Lead by example, try to improve your life, not chase the things in life. My name is Nathan Stickland, and my faith in the Lord has truly changed everything.